Hey, what's up everybody? This is Brian from OTTONAVI. So today I'm going to go over our newest A6 model. This radio here is for GMC and Chevy cars. Okay, so I'm just going to go through all the functions and all the features that this radio has. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to show you is just radio. So when you go to radio, it shows you the basic idea there. Okay, here you could only use the touchscreen on here. The actual knob is only for DVD, CDs, things like that. So here, if you can scroll through all the channels to find all your local stations, or you can just hit the magnifying glass, and this will actually, go to all the good stations that are around your area. Okay, we don't actually have an antenna connected, so it's just gonna keep scanning through. All right, so once you do go to, like, say that's your favorite station there, you'll see the little add symbol. Click on that and then you can add it wherever you want. So add it, like, say there we go. Go to the next one there, click at the bottom. Okay, and this is how you'll save all your stations. Okay, and then once you do that, you can easily use these functions here, and this will actually go through your presets straight to them. Okay, so you don't have to actually look for them and all that. You do have an FM1, FM2, FM3, and AM1 and AM2. Okay, so you can save all your favorite presets through there. Okay, next thing I'm going to go through is just the Bluetooth function. So here, this is going to be the main screen that it shows you. So right here you would actually pair up your phone. It tells you the code right here. So you turn on your Bluetooth on your phone, you search for devices, you'll see the radio come up, connect to it. I'm going to ask you the passcode. This is it right here. Once you do that, that's it. It'll connect to it, and it'll show that your phone is connected and all that. Once you have that connected, you can go to your music here and start playing all the music from your phone. So this feature will play music from your phone. If you do want to play like Pandora or Spotify, you would have to actually open the app on your phone, and then it will start playing through the radio here. Okay, and the next feature here is your actual contacts list. So once you connect your phone, you'll see your contacts here. If that's not the case, you can easily click on that right there, and it'll download all your contacts. Okay, this right here will, it's just to show your contact list too. And then right here you can easily search depending on the last name or the first name on your actual contacts list. Alright, and then here, this is the actual main phone feature here. So right here you can dial out, do all that. Okay, next one will be, I'll just put in a CD so you can see that, and then I'll go through all the rest of the functions. Okay, so there's the CD function. Like I said, the knob does work on this one, so you can go through all the songs and all that. It just doesn't work on the actual radio side. Okay, down here you'll have the repeat option. So right here it's repeat all. So once the CD goes to the end, I'll just repeat the whole thing. You can click on it and it'll change to repeat none and to repeat one. Okay, so you have that function. This right here is if you want to go to a track, you'll click on it, hit OK, and that's it. You can also have the touchscreen functions down here. If you don't want to use the knob, you can do that too. Okay. Alright, so before I put in a DVD, I'll actually just go through all the functions. Okay, so you do have a couple pages of menu here. So if you go to the left, this is just your clock feature. So you can just set it here and I'll show you, the clock. Okay, and then if you go here, of course you have the ones that I showed you. You have the radio, the Bluetooth, and the CD. You have your Navi. This one won't work because we don't actually have a map, so it'll just take you to the pathing. Okay, once you actually have it pathed, you would just click on that. It'll take you to the actual navigation screen. Okay, then you have your ATV. So this has built-in analog TV, so all you need to do is purchase a analog to digital converter if you do want to actually watch TV through this radio. Okay, then you have your Opera here. So I mean, this will just load up all the main, you know, internet options here. Okay, and then you have your iPod, of course, that you actually have to have an iPod connected so you can show you the features and all that. Then you have your back Ccd. So I mean, you know, if for your backup camera, it does have the feature also that as soon as you put it in reverse, it'll go straight to the backup camera. But this is just additional if you ever want to access it without actually putting your car in reverse. Okay. Then you have your USB. The USB is in here. So you would open this slot right here, and there's your USB and your auxiliary. Okay. So you could connect any MP3, any other type of device to play music through, or a USB flash drive or anything like that with music. Okay, and that's how you would access it. And then if you go to the next page, you have your SD. The SD is actually over here. So right here it tells you SD is to your left. So that's for music and videos, and then this one here is for the actual map. Okay. Then you have your auxiliary, which I just showed you, and this also has RCAs in the back, so you can access either or. Okay, so if you do connect something here, you would go to this auxiliary. Actually, this auxiliary here is for the RCAs. Sorry. So yeah, this one, let me go back. Auxiliary is for the actual, the ones in the back, the RCAs in the back. So if you want to connect anything else, like an iHarness or like a PlayStation or something that has video feed or something like that, you can get an RCA to 3.5 jack or connect any other device that uses RCAs. To access this one here, that one, it would be this, the front aux. So once you go here, that's it. It would actually start playing the music. It won't show anything there. It's just gonna show, you know, pretty much nothing. So, but you will hear all the music and all that, okay? Because you don't actually have no video signal, nothing like that going through it. All right, and then the last one is the front CCD, which is the front camera. So this does have the function of that you could put two cameras in it, one in the front, one in the back, and that's how you would access the front one. Okay. All right, so now going into settings. Okay, so your basic settings here is for your audio. So here you have your bass, your middle, your treble, and then you have the speaker location and the fade right here. Okay, if you want to switch between the menus of on the actual settings, they're right here at the bottom. Okay, so the next one is the actual theme. So here, you know, you just click on whichever one. On this specific model, the A6, you don't have to push and hold. This one, you just click whichever one you want, and it'll actually set it. Okay. And then the next one is your time zone. So on this one, you know, you just choose your time here. For us, it's -8. So that sets you in the region. If you don't know, this one does show you here. When you change the regions, it shows you where the time zone is. Okay, that's how you would set it. Next one is the calibration. So if your touchscreen is a little off or you just want to calibrate it, this is how you would do it. You would just click on that, and then you'll have the actual calibration screen. Okay. This one here is for the languages, so it has a couple languages. Okay. There you go. Put it back in English. Alright, and then you have your steering control setup here. Okay. So I mean, these radios, they have a CAN bus, so they actually, everything is pre-programmed. But if you do have any problems with it, you can easily go here and, you know, you would actually click on your steering control button, then click on the corresponding button here. Okay, once you do that, you would hit save. Okay, and it'll take you here, and that's it. Like once you set them all up, you just hit save, and I'll exit out of there. Okay, so that's how you would set your steering controls. You hit the next button, and this right here is just for the logo, the startup logo. So like I said, this one is for GMC and Chevy. So I mean, it's pre-programmed with GMC already. So if you do have a Chevy, you can easily just find the logo. can see it has a lot of logos to choose from, so you can put whichever logo you want. And I did not see the Chevy one. Oh, there it is, right there. So that's it. So once you click on it, it'll actually enable it, and this way, every time it powers on, you'll see the Chevy logo start up. Okay. Next one, this is the pathing, the one that I show you in the navigation. This is how you would actually path it. Auto run, usually this is off. You could turn it on, but this, what it will do is every time you turn on the radio, it's going to go straight to the navigation. Okay. And then the last one is just to set your radio region. So as you can see right now, it's set on Europe. So I mean, if you're getting really bad reception or you're not getting some of the stations, you would just click on that, change it to US, and that's it. Okay. Then here, right here, the brake. This is to actually watch DVDs while driving. It should always be off, since it's illegal to watch a DVD while driving, but you could enable it here by turning it on. Okay. So that's pretty much all the settings. So now the last thing I'm going to do is just put in a DVD. Actually, before I do that, it does have a couple more features here. So this is, of course, to mute it, unmute it. You can also do that by clicking the left knob, pushing it just once. It'll mute it and unmute it. You do have your display here, so you can turn it off or turn it back on, whichever. And then you have separate settings here. This is just for the beep. Right now, you can't hear it because I don't have no speaker or anything. But the beep, you could turn it off or on. You have the Ccd Mirror. That's for the cameras, front and back. If you want to have a mirror image, you can turn it on here and there. Visual effects is just to change the way that, you know, when you go from menu to menu. If you turn that on, it's just going to have like special effects on it. Okay. Then you have the picture-in-picture. This is, you know, if you want to do DVD while using the navigation, that's how it would keep on. And then loud is just the actual sound. You could turn that on if you want it louder. And then the front camera. This right here is if you set it, this is 3 seconds and 5 seconds. So once you hit the front camera, after 3 seconds or 5 seconds, it'll go back to the radio or whichever function you were using before you push that button. So if you want to say, like, you know, like that, you don't have to actually hit front and then click out of it to access the front camera. You can put 3 or 5 seconds and automatically it'll switch back to the previous function. Okay. And then right here, backlight, you know, of course, it's how bright you want it. Okay, as you can see, it gets brighter and darker. Okay, so you can set that. So that's a separate setting that's up here at the left. Then here you actually have a calendar. So if you click on that, it'll take you to an actual calendar. Okay, so right here you know, you can write things out and all that. All right. So now just put in a DVD and you can see those functions. See how the DVD looks. Okay, so while the DVD loads, I'll just go through the hard buttons here. So you have your select. Okay, this is for the audio selection. So I mean, once you're listening to like a CD or radio or anything like that, you can click on that and it'll go to different like settings on the radio. Okay, then you have your band. That's to change between FM1, FM2, and FM3. Okay, and then you have your Navi button. You have your eject button. You have your telephone, which will take you to the Bluetooth menu. And then you have your disc. Okay. So now on DVD with the A6 model, the right knob doesn't switch to chapters. So you just click down here and it'll switch for you like that. What the right knob does do though is you can minimize the actual DVD. Okay. So you can shrink it down up to there. Okay, and at this you can just grab it and put it wherever you want and say, you know, go to your settings, set something up, do something else while the DVD is still playing. Okay, and then at any time you can just bring it back up to full screen. Okay, so that's what the right knob does on DVD functions. So I mean, it's kind of cool because you can easily, you know, Like say it's you want to change a setting, you can easily just shrink it down, go to your settings, change the bass here, and start listening to it, see if that's a good fit for the movie or whatever, and then just go back up. Okay, so that's a really cool function on this radio. So right now I'm just gonna let the DVD play just for a little bit, just so you can see the quality. Okay, so yeah, like I said, I don't have any speakers here, so you can't actually hear it, but you could see the good quality on the DVD here. Okay, so I mean that's pretty much it. Like I said, this is our newest A6 model for the GMCs and Chevys. So please check out our website at www.ottonavi.com and also www.dsoshop.com. You can check out all our new models. Check out this one right here and start ordering from us. Okay, so thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to us for new videos coming out soon, and thank you for watching.